Hello, it's Mike again. So I bought a new mower, a zero-turn mower, Cub Cadet Ultima ZT1 with a 46-inch deck, 2 blades. Some of the things, I did quite a bit of research on which one to get. This is a residential mower, and some of the things I noticed with some other manufacturers, they don't have this front bar over here going across between the wheels. They only have the bar going back that way and over here, which I did not like. I think it needs more structural support, so that's why I like this Cub Cadet. The other thing too I noticed is there's no grease fittings over here. They're just sealed bearings. So probably in several years they'll need to be replaced. I prefer grease fittings, but so be it. There's one bolt here that you take out, and this platform flips up, and you can more easily change the belts on the deck. Whereas a lot of the other residential ones didn't have that. You have to basically pull a deck out to change it. When you push the lap bars out to the side, it engages the brake. The other thing I liked on this is, if you look here, you just unscrew this. I'm a big guy, so when I pull this back, it tends to hit me. It was hitting me in the chest when I want to go in reverse. But with this particular mower, you loosen this up and you can swing these forward or backward, as well as you can change the height of the lap bars, which I liked. Tire size on the rear is pretty good. The ZT2, which is another model, which is more commercial than this one, I think it's still considered residential, but it's the only other difference is really tires are wider. This all has tubular frame around it, 2-inch by 2-inch, which is what a lot of commercial ones have. Comes with a little tow hitch on the back. It's very easy to service because there's no shrouding around the engine, which I like, and it also keeps the engine cooler, I think. Fuel filter is right over here, easy to get to. Here's the air filter. Nice and easy to service. Oil drain is right here. Just loosen up that nut and the plug. It's easy to get at there. The oil filter is right here. Now these levers, if you pull them back and lock them in as one on each side, allows the mower to be pushed. Otherwise, if you do it with the hydraulics engaged, you might damage the pump. What else have I noticed on this thing? Fuel filler. Oh, and I like how the deck adjusts. It has the foot pedal. You step on the foot pedal, and then you can adjust the height of your deck here. The highest it goes is 4.5 inches. I wish it went up just about 1 inch higher, because my lawn is not manicured. There are some branches on it, and it's a little bit rough. It's not smooth. It's just whatever grows, grows. As long as it's green, I don't care. But the other cool thing about having that foot pedal, if you do see a branch, let's say you're cutting a height at 2 inches or 3 inches, and you do see a branch down in front of you, and it's not a really huge one, you could just step on the pedal, ride over it, let go of the pedal, and it'll go back down to that height you set over here with the dial. The seat's comfortable, but for bigger guys, this is how it supports the seat and gives you a little bit of cushioning. It's a little rough. The bouncing springs will probably be better, but overall it's not bad. The fuel tank, battery, obviously, solenoids. Everything is easy to get at, which is what I really like about this one. It comes with a wrench to loosen up some of the bolts and to make your adjustments. So let's say if you're going forward with the lap bars pushed all the way forward and you notice it drifting to the left too much, you use that wrench to loosen up or tighten up this bolt here. There's one on each side, so you can get it to go straight. Well, that's kind of crappy. This is not tucked in like it should be. I'll fix that later. It does not come with armrests. You can buy them as an accessory for $100 and they bolt on right in here. Choke is built into the throttle. There's a detente right about there, so if you go more than that, you're pushing the choke on. Electric PTO, cup holder, and there is a way to lock the deck in. So if you want to take the deck off, since it's all spring assisted, the deck, there's a way to use the handle on this wrench in the back part here to lock in the deck. I'm not quite sure where. Oh, maybe it's over here. Yeah. And you can lock the deck in so the spring assist won't just jump up or jam down on you. The other thing I noticed too, with the flap up, you gotta be real careful because this is open here and the blade comes right out to here. It's not like some other decks where it's all under the metal piece and this is just a chute that comes off from the side. That's about it. 22 horse, Kohler engine. I used it yesterday in some really tall grass. Cuts pretty good. I mean, there are some stragglers, but that's to be expected because this grass was about 3 feet high. I'll take some video of it cutting tall grass as well. Let's go take a walk up. Like I said, a lot of my grasses, some grass, some weeds, I don't care as long as it's green. And it's rough. It's not raked or manicured dirt underneath, so it's a little bumpy. This is the trail I cut yesterday with it. So let's look. Come on. Say the grass is, well, over 3 feet. That's 40 inches there, and there are some higher grass over here as well. Probably closer to 4 feet or more. So that's what I was cutting with it. So I think it cut pretty darn good considering the grass was so high. The other thing that has is a washout port on a deck. So you can hook up a garden hose and clean it out after you're done cutting the grass so it just doesn't build up under the deck. The other thing I was reading about was some people spray the deck underneath with WD-40 or silicone spray or some kind of deck spray so the grass doesn't stick, less likely to stick. Instead of doing that, I had some diesel fuel left. You know, I always get diesel fuel for that tractor. And I just put some on a rag and undercoated the underneath thoroughly, and I think that should probably work just as well. Alright, I'm going to hook this up now and we can get a video of it actually cutting grass so you can see what it looks like cutting this high stuff. So I think it did pretty good. And that's actually pretty steep. So side hilling it did it, but you know, it does slide some. I don't plan on doing more than just a trail going up. Going forward, I want to use the brush hog to cut that. I just wanted to try it out and see how well it would handle. So I think it did pretty darn good. So I think that's about it. All right, thanks a lot. Please subscribe if you think this is helpful. Bye.